99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast.
Supplying every demand.
On demand. 99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast. Turn it up. On demand.
I just need to check in real quick on the Area 51 storming. It is officially that day, September 20th. They can't stop us all, right?
Yeah, well, except for, there's still a time difference. It's pretty early. I don't know if it started.
Yeah, it's already started. I've been following on Twitter now for the past hour. Is there
activity?
There's activity, we'll say. But I'll say this, too. Even though Kelly and I couldn't be there, we show our support.
Oh, we're there in spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
1,000%.
Show our spirit.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Great.
Checking in on that.
So still with the music festival, though we're not really sure if there's acts. There's a stage.
We're not going to do any storming. I think the people that had it in their system already tried and got shut down.
Oh.
The state security are shutting down that road.
Oh.
So yeah, it's more about a gathering of like-minded people.
Like-minded
people.
Having fun. Sharing stories and hopefully seeing some of those UFOs they see out here all the time.
Okay, wait a second. What kind of stories are we swapping? Are we swapping hey, how did you get probed? Like those kind of stories?
Oh, are we going tender area probing?
Well, if we're talking about aliens, is it not natural to think of alien abduction?
Okay, let me ask you.
And then what have you ever heard, if movies have taught you anything, when the aliens abduct you, there's probing? Right? For science?
Let me ask you.
No.
If you were to be abducted, would you want to be awake for the probing or the examinations, or would you want them to knock you out
knock me out,
and then wake up and just feel funny?
I don't need to know. Yeah, I don't need to know.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to be awake?
I don't know.
And know everything that's happening?
I think I do.
There's a reason why they put you out for a colonoscopy. I don't need.
I think I
no
think I
need
need
to be awake for that.
I think I need to be conscious for that.
No, really?
Yeah. Well,
really?
I want to know what they use.
Really? No, sir. Knock me out. I don't care.
I mean, whether they're...
My body's your wonderland. Knock me out. I'm out.
I mean, whether they're doctors and they've got, alien-like fingers that they use, or they use special instruments.
Are you kidding me right now? Did you just say alien-like fingers?
You've seen pictures, haven't you?
Why? I'm choosing to think they have sophisticated instruments.
I'm sure they do.
It's going to take scientific readings and the probing. But no, knock me out. Again, I divert to the colonoscopy experience.
Sure.
You're not awake for that.
Sure.
Why should you be awake for your alien probing
I don't
experience?
know. I'm oddly curious about what they would do.
Really? Tell you what, you can watch when they're doing...
When they're doing it, I'll watch them like, oh, wait, you know what? On second thought, knock me out.
And then you decide if you're going to share with me what happened. Okay? I'm going to trust you.
Aliens, here's the thing. I know what you're going to do. Go ahead and do her first. I just want to watch. All right?
Okay. All right. It's a good thing we're working this out.
The aliens are like, these people are weird.
They're like, you know what? Send them back.
These people are weird.
We're going to need some different specimens.
Wow. Okay, so we've already covered Area 51 and alien probing. And
it's real early.
Yeah. So, hey, I think we've peaked.
We have.
Have a good day, guys.
It's all downhill from here. That's the show.
We'll talk to you Monday.
Bye.
Dang. All right.
I don't really know where we go from here, to be honest.
I mean, we started the show with alien probing. There's only way to go but up.
You thrust us into Area 51. Did you not? You did.
I didn't start the thing.
You did, actually.
I'm just an observer of life and an observer of pop culture and things that are happening around.
Curiosity.
And listen, I realize that we can't be there, but like I said at the top of the show, even though we weren't able to get plane tickets or get our moms to drop us off at the Area 51 raid, we're there in spirit. You're
like the kid with his face pressed up against the window looking in longingly.
A little bit.
At all the candy in the candy store.
A little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So, where do we go from here?
All right.
Set in the bar, we got that.
We regroup just a little bit.
A little bit.
It's kind of like just reset. I'm feeling funny.
All right. So,
I'm feeling funny.
If the one thing we can take from this segment is that if we were to get abducted together as a morning show,
I'm getting knocked out.
I'm going to request to the aliens. I don't know how I communicate this to them because I'm assuming they speak English or they understand English. But if they
Maybe
don't,
sign
I'm going to
language,
use
like you point to me.
I'm going to use hand gestures.
Yes, you like no way, sir.
And then I'm going to make motions like of probing for you.
Sure.
And then
Yeah.
and then do her first.
Probe,
and
that
then,
one,
and
that
then I'm
one.
going to hold my eyes open.
Sure.
And say, hey, I just want to watch, but not in a weird way. I just
Yeah.
want to see what you guys are doing to decide whether I want to be knocked out.
All right. That's good talk.
All right, good talk.
Okay.
All right.
Is anybody else like on board with our plan?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But listen, I can't be the only person.
Well, we're sacrificing ourselves.
Who is curious to know what happens in a probing,
We're
in an alien probing.
Yeah, to do
who
this
knows?
first so you don't have to.
They could be probing another orifice. They could be probing your ear or your nose.
Either way, I don't want to be awake. That's my point.
Right. Okay. All right.
Just hit a button.
We really have peaked. There's nowhere to go from here.
Thanks for listening to the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast.
Can't get enough.
Come back tomorrow for a brand new episode, only on 99.7 DJX.
It is September 20th, so that also means it's Area 51, Raid Area 51 Day. The day's finally come.
You're all up in this.
No, we're not going to do any storming. I think the people that had it in their system already tried and got shut down. The state security are shutting down that road. So yeah, it's more about a gathering of like-minded people having fun, sharing stories, and hopefully seeing some of those UFOs they see out here all the time.
What kind of stories are we sharing?
I mean, maybe of alien probing stories.
Okay. There have been a lot of, I guess.
I mean, if you've got an alien
stories.
Most of the alien stories would be about the probing, right?
Well, that's the only reason they abduct us, right? For the science.
And listen, we opened the show putting it out there that we do, we've made a binding legal agreement with the aliens.
That you tweeted out there?
Yeah, via Twitter.
I'm sure that'll stick.
Via Twitter.
Via Twitter. That's the
listen.
form of communication I'm sure they prefer.
Listen, I know the heavy hitter. I'm sure he could help represent us if we needed to.
We have friends in high places. Absolutely.
So, by the way, there are large gatherings of people already.
There's a couple of people
at Area 51.
They look ready,
wearing cosplay and just looking ready to go.
Well, when you're showing up to an Area 51, that is a large crowd. The first picture was just like, it looked like a couple of people.
Yeah, a few people.
No, there are, they showed up. There's a couple of them that showed up.
Yeah, and there's helicopters. I mean, there's like military helicopters out there.
They were okay.
I'm
they were
gonna see
prepared.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get like a live feed from Area 51. What's happening right now?
Does Party City carry like really good alien costumes? I feel like if you're gonna go to like an alien party, you try to blend in, right?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I would.
But yeah, they look serious. Like that crowd of people is no joke. I mean, I'm not saying there's 2 million people there, but I'm saying there's probably a few hundred. And probably a few hundred.
And it's still dark there.
Yeah.
Like it's the time difference. It's real early there.
That's probably what, 5:30? 4:30? Something like that?
Yeah.
Here was and I started to talk about this. Here was our legally binding document that we decided on early in the show.
Okay.
To the aliens.
I kind of got backdoored into this.
To the aliens. We have decided as a show that if we were abducted by you, quote, aliens, we've decided Kelly's getting knocked out to be probed.
Because again, you're not awake for colonoscopies. Why in the world would you be awake for the probing of the aliens?
And Ben's going to watch, quote, just to see what happens.
Okay. And then you're going to decide if you're going to be knocked out?
Because here's the thing. I feel like I want to... I'm curious.
I don't need to know.
I want to know what they do. And listen, we don't know what area they're even deciding they're going to probe.
Well, for
could
science,
be a nostril, for goodness sake.
They're trying to just figure out stuff.
Figure out the human body.
Right. Like see how we're the same and different. Right. Finding common ground.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they have really advanced doctors and it'll feel gentle and it'll feel comfortable when that happens.
I don't think so. But I
You don't know?
I'm going to choose to, you know what? Knock me out. I don't need to know what happens. My body's your wonderland for a while, and then just don't tell me what happened. And then just gently place me back in J-Town.
I would rather just watch what they do to you and ask questions if I can. And then,
you're going to sit there and say, okay, now tell me what you're doing there.
I know. And then
tell me what's happening right now.
And then I kind of want to be awake, and then maybe decide, what's going to happen. So anyways, listen.
Everyone's uncomfortable right now.
I just want to be a friend to the aliens.
Do you?
Yeah. But I just want to put that out there that if we were to be abducted as a show, that's how we're going to proceed.
Right. Ladies first.
Yes.
Then you.
Because I'm a gentleman.
Right.
All right.
That's great.
So yeah, Area 51 is definitely going down. There are hundreds of people out there right now.
It looks like it's lit already.
Yeah, for
Still
sure.
haven't seen any. I didn't see the stages yet.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen any bands.
No. So we just kind of got on the whole tangent of, hey, if there are aliens and if we're going to invade Area 51 and storm Area 51 and all that stuff, and the aliens are to abduct someone, and it happens to be our show, we as a show have decided that Kelly's going to be knocked out to be probed.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to gently watch and maybe ask questions.
I want no part of being awake for that. I mean, again, like colonoscopies, you're knocked out.
Sure.
Why in the world would you be awake for the alien exam?
Maggie texts us and says, I feel like there's a misconnection ad in there somewhere. Like, alien missed connections.
Yeah, maybe they should place the ad.
And I just want to watch them do it to you and see what happens.
Maybe the aliens should place the ad like, hello, Earthlings. We are looking for people who want to be probed. Hit me up. Or something like that.
Christina texts in and says, sometimes I question my life choices, especially when the words probing and backdoored are used within the first 30 seconds I get into my car. But hey, I love you guys. Happy Friday. Another text says, hey, why does Ben like saying probing so much? Listen, I'm just curious. You can't fault me for curiosity. Corey texts in and says, gentle and comfortable. Wow, LOL. Another text from a listener. What the heck is going on this morning? I love you guys. Listen, we are just wondering, and
I'm a little punchy. I got to be honest. I'm a little punchy.
Yeah, Wanda texts in and says, Katy Perry E.T. fits for this.
Yeah, that would be a nice song to play for
the
that,
whole
sure.
alien sex part. For sure.
Well, we didn't need to go that far.
Well, I mean,
I'm just talking about for science, like an exam.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gina, I'm with Ben. I'd rather be awake and know what happened then.
Gina!
Just be sore, than just to be sore and wonder. See?
What?
Kelly, listen.
Gina!
No, this is what I'm saying. Gina, you and I, we get each other.
I don't
See, I need to have my wits about me.
What?
I need to have my wits about me because I would rather know exactly what's happening than, as Gina put it,
what if it's horrible?
Wake up and just be sore and go, huh?
Well, listen, but then if you know what's happening, if you witness the horror and then you have to replay it in your brain, how do you forget that? See, I'd rather not know.
I would rather
live in ignorant bliss.
Listen, I would rather like to think that the alien doctors are a little bit more advanced, and they.
I'm sure they are.
And maybe they use their long, skinny probe-like fingers.
Please don't put your fingers like that.
And they're gentle. And it's a relaxing experience.
Yeah,
it's like going to a spa.
I don't think it's like going to a spa.
Wow.
I'm just guessing.
I feel completely cleansed from the inside and out.
I'm gonna say it's probably not like that.
So again, my pact with the aliens, if they were to abduct us as a show, go ahead and knock Kelly out. Do it to her first. I'll watch like a gentleman, and then I'll decide whether or not I need to be knocked out for this experience. Just saying, right?
I'm hiding my face. I don't want it.